Hello everybody and welcome to the Pure Liberal Challenge. Republicans and conservatives are all fundamentally fascists and tyrants. In our anti-freedom, post-American Revolution, multinational corporation era, they rather love big business and seek to give it taxpayer subsidies, plus other legal privileges, benefits, and favors. Republicans and conservatives secretly hate free enterprise and free trade, even though they think they like it. Republicans and conservatives also believe in all those so-called victimless crime vice laws, which began in earnest in the early to mid-1900s. They believe in all those essentially tyrannical anti-drug, anti-prostitution, anti-pornography, anti-gambling, etc. laws, which supposedly protect the holy individual from his great enemy, himself. Given personal freedom and responsibility, and the absence of the friendly, helpful nanny state, the individual will allegedly indulge himself wildly in drugs, prostitution, pornography, and gambling. This pathetic creature will supposedly spend himself into some abysmal level of poverty, degradation, and personal defilement. But to hell with the Republicans and conservative view of life, the individual, and human happiness. Democrats and progressives, in contrast, are all fundamentally communists and tyrants. In our anti-freedom, post-founding fathers, multinational corporation era, they rather hate big business and seek to burden it with excessive taxation and regulation, plus other legal liabilities, penalties, and attacks. Democrats and progressives secretly hate free enterprise and free trade, even though they pretend that they like it. Democrats and progressives also believe in all those social benefit, so-called entitlement laws, which began in earnest in the early to mid-1900s. They believe in all those essentially tyrannical Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and welfare, etc. laws, which supposedly protect the sacred self from his great enemy, himself. Given individual freedom and responsibility, and the absence of a friendly, helpful big brother, the individual will allegedly spend his money like a drunken sailor while buying no insurance and saving nothing for retirement, medical problems, or rainy days. This pathetic creature will supposedly spend himself into some abysmal level of poverty, degradation, and social humiliation. But to hell with the democratic and progressive view of life, the individual, and human happiness. Both American political parties enthusiastically embrace Leviathan. Both think big government can hugely make the individual virtuous, wise, prosperous, and happy. Both conservatives and progressives love the idea of a so-called benevolent dictatorship and an allegedly enlightened Orwellian political system, even if they don't always know it or admit it. Both evil, totalitarian, anti-American parties and ideologies justify their sheer destructionism and depravity by saying, such is life, this is the way of the world, you can't fight progress, and so on. And both hideous political and ideological groups rationalize to themselves and to the world that they only favor soft tyranny based upon democracy. But the soft fascism of the conservatives isn't all that soft. The soft communism of the progressives isn't all that soft. And the democracy they both use as an excuse for their evil and enslavement was something positively feared and hated by America's founding fathers. The semi-totalitarianism and almost unlimited democracy both parties promote has only minimal respect for minority rights, which means for the rights of the truly untouchable and sacred thing, the individual. Ultimately, the conservatives and progressives are immensely verminous destroyers of life, liberty, property, and privacy, and they know it. In the end, both the Republicans and Democrats constitute hellholes of pro-slavery evil. Their essential nature and direction was carved out in the 1910 to 1970 Stalin, Hitler, and Mao period, and they've never really reformed or deviated since. Both loathsome and depraved parties and political belief systems need to be brutally, savagely, mercilessly attacked and then obliterated from all of human existence.